Hey, what is up, guys? And so, welcome back. This is going to be a little bit of a different episode. So, I ended up finding out that apparently my audio didn't record on like the next 4 episodes. So, you just get to hear commentary, and I'm going to make them a little bit shorter just because I have a cold right now and I don't feel like going over everything. So, we did do a little bit more building on the this is where we're going to keep all the dinos to do like the hatchery and stuff like that. Not so much the hatchery, but just for like egg collecting and everything else. So I guess kind of a hatchery. But I did like the combination of both wood and stone, and we did get some. We actually finished the greenhouse also, so it's looking pretty nice. I think the one thing that with this base is all the Therazinos. They don't always come too close to attack, but sometimes they come too close to attack. But yeah, here is the greenhouse. We just have, I think, like the 3 right now. Like we have Savaroot. We don't have anything in these ones yet. That's what we do need to go still and get. We have citrus, which citrus is what we mainly need for the superior kibble. And I think a couple of the like fruits and berries and stuff too. I'm not 100% sure. Not fruits and berries. The soups. I know like the citrus ones are the ones we've been kind of primarily using for like the RGs, and we're going to need them for the Megatherium here soon as well. But yeah, we don't have the beetles yet for super poop gathering, so we're just going to collect those, put them in the fridge, just so they don't go bad. And we don't have to harvest them for at least a little while. We have a little selection going on. We do need to eventually end up probably getting a fridge for everything. But yeah, we are... and another Therazino. That's where like they just multiply, which, I mean, you do need Therazino eggs to be able to capture some higher things, so maybe this isn't going to be bad. I don't need a high level one if I can just get like a low level female and low level male so that they're easy to take out. I do need to double check the kibble that they need, but that'll be something we'll probably do. I think it's going to be something like if it comes to it. Yeah, because we do want to put a tap in one of the trees. We don't have the... I'm skipping around. I'm making this short. It's up my throat. It's just killing me. I just got to record another video. This cold has not been fun. We do still need to bake a tree platform, but those things are expansive. We'll get them eventually at some point, but as of right now, I think our main goal is... because I mean, most of the sap... I mean, we have so much sap from like those 2 drops that I got. Now this has been like the main spot that I've been able to find Thylas. Just a Carno. But yeah, this is where I've been able to find a lot of them on the ground. I think there's a lot of herbivores and stuff like that running around, or just things that they want to munch on. And yeah, so I mean, I have still found a couple of them up in the trees, but most of them have been on the ground. Now, I still don't know if you have to still eat the bodies to help the respawn point. I haven't been able to completely verify that. I think the only spot that I haven't really like went through and always eaten up the bodies was in the swamps when I'm trying to force spawn a high level berry. But even then, the swamp is filled with bugs that will only take care of that for you. So I guess that just is what it is. And I know See, I genuinely think if that thing wasn't, like, stuck in that rock, it definitely would have been able to fly completely out. Only level 35, though. It's pretty color, though. I've been really wanting, like, an all-black, or, like, mostly black one like that, but we just haven't been, like, I feel like the most popular color to spawn is the brown ones. But yeah, we will, it's a while until I find another one. But we'll bring you back. So there was a mate boosted pair. It was a 70 and I think the one was only a 30. But it was like a, and at this point I think I had been searching for, this has probably been one of my longest videos I have sat through. Like this one's like I've compressed this down to 46 minutes, but it's probably been even less than 40 minutes. But it's definitely been one of the longest things in finding them. I think a lot of that is just the low level count that keeps spawning. But, you know, at this point, a 70 is a 70. If we need something for caving, then this is what it is. So in here is not a bad spot to build, at least for trap-wise anyways, just because there's a lot of stuff around. The only issue is basically having to prep the trap build beforehand. As you can see, there are just rocks and trees in it. Everything just terrain that is going to cause the issue. I feel like that's almost every time I've tried to stop and build something, there's been rocks or something causing me to have to edit my build a little bit. There we go, and panic mode sets in. It didn't even show up what level that was. But just to like the pathing, the updated pathing on creatures has just been phenomenal. Because I feel like it makes sense that like a predator saw you not fly too far away and is like, I can get up there. So instead of it just like running over and staring at the wall because you went over top of a wall, it literally says, I can walk around this wall and eat your ass. I'm going to do just that. But yeah, not sure if that was the only Thyla, but pretty sure that that was the higher level one, and the lower level one got munched on. Microraptors, man. Fucking Microraptors. I generally like need to eventually tame one, but I'm like, they're always around things you don't want to be around. And they're just overall terrifying. Like I think if you have one, you can't get Microraptor, but I'm not 100% sure. Now this is something I wanted to show off. So if you do Rally Point, I'd have to check the other ones, but Rally Point doesn't go away. So if you're like me and you are like, you set a trap down because you know this is the area that you wanted it, or if you see something, lose it, and you're like, I want to keep pursuing this thing so I don't lose it further, but I don't want to lose where my trap is. Just set Rally Point down to where your trap is, because then you can run around, try to find your thing, not get lost, and be able to make it right back to where he was. And there, after many, many times of searching, we finally find our high-level Thyla. And we're in a perfect spot to be able to take this. I think it's a female. I think it was a female. I have to double check it again. Just a little bit of clearing. Having this here really wouldn't do any harm to it necessarily. If anything, it's mainly just going to be... yeah, maintenance in terms of trying to take these down. The one plus side is at least we can pick them up. So we'll be able to just get her attention. Or his. I think it's... I'm pretty sure this one's a female. Pretty sure. We'll see here in just a second, though. Now, will my aim be true? That is the question. Make sure it's on passive so it doesn't eat another one. That's the one thing I keep forgetting. I think it's just from, like, redwoods, I'm always terrified of not having them on passive. Do I get the first shot? Nope, that's the first shot. Second shot. Also not the second shot. Third time's a charm. Maybe not. Fourth? Oh, okay, fourth time's a charm. I feel like it doesn't know how to fall out of a tree, so it's just like slowly... there it goes. Is it coming? No, we'll just go get it. Just be easier that way. So he's still trying to go back up the tree to know what happened. No, this was a 140 female. Even better. I thought it was a 130. I couldn't remember what the level was. Go ahead and drop you in there. And now for the fun time. Taking this thing out. Like, they just look terrifying. Like, literally a mixture of just like an angry cat and I don't even know, like a wombat or something. Terrifying little creatures. I do like the update to the trank run, though. How normally they would just run off and run away forever. Now, like, they'll come back and, like, at least take a couple, like, well, at least as far as I've been able to tell, like, the carnivores. They'll come back and take a couple other swipes at you. It's normally only, like they'll hit you once and then keep running. Like, I've yet to have one just, like, 100% keep attacking me, but, like, I'll shoot it a couple times and it'll still pursue me until it hits me at least one time where it starts to run away. And she's down. Get at least a couple of her arrows back. Oh, so we just primate fed this one. So I could technically... I think Thylas take superior. Like not very many take superior, but I'm pretty sure they're one of the ones that take superior kibble. Check Dododex real fast. No, it's extraordinary. Yeah, it's like Griffins, Megalania, Rock Elementals, Thylas, and Uties. So there's only 5 creatures that prefer exceptional or extraordinary, and they're one of them. Yeah, we're just putting up a little bit of a defense. I mean, we are in the redwoods, so if we put up a couple of these just to kind of blind the area a little bit, and then we should probably put up, because they're not very expensive and they've worked more than once already. The wooden spike walls. I think we could probably do the metal spike walls at some point as well. We just have to eventually sit through and finish it. Alright, y'all. I will, and it's going to take a couple feeds. I'll bring y'all back once we get the spikes up and get her a little bit closer. Okay, so with doing the prime meat, which isn't its preferred, we are going to need some more. And I made a big mistake in terms of trying to fight something down towards the water on a flyer. I always forget that the flyers will dismount as soon as you get too close to the water. But 2 pieces is better than none, I guess. It shouldn't even take all of it, but definitely we aren't going to be trying to tame another one of these until we get the kibble for it. I did see that for the exceptional, one of the, which I do miss Deinonychus, because when Deinonychus were out, that was just like, those were the exceptional kill, like I think almost everybody specifically used. And this is why we put spike traps up. I don't think a terror bird would try to take out a down Thyla, but I would also rather not take that chance either. I said they're cheap. Most of the time, the animal you're gonna have on you is going to have hide, so that shouldn't be an issue. But yeah, but Hesperornis also. Oh, I do see a little note here. Hesperornis eggs must be the golden eggs. That makes sense. What does a regular Hesperornis egg do, though? I guess it wouldn't be bad to get a couple Hesperornis, have them start laying the eggs, and then it almost looks like Hesperornis. I guess I could just, so if you read the description of an egg, it'll say, like, gives basic nutrition, simple nutrition, regular, superior, exceptional, and all the way up to extraordinary nutrition on it. Now, obviously, the, what's it called? Obviously, the eggs that have been fertilized are not going to say that. They're just going to say, like, fertilized moss chops, fertilized beauty, whatever. But if it's just an egg, in the description will tell you basically what kind of nutrition it's going to give. Alright, she's almost up. Almost. Almost. The Thyla ended up taking up, I think, like all 40 of my narcotics, and I still ran around and grabbing narco berries just for the sheer amount that it took. And I'm 50-50, like, I feel like narcotics help get the numbers up faster, but I feel like narco berries almost have like a slow release kind of aspect to them. So if you give them narco berries versus just narcotics, it it like goes up longer, if that makes sense. All right, and then it just, I love having this in here and not having to destroy it. I mean, I ended up having S plus, but like when this comes out on like console players are going to be so excited that they're going to be able to just pick up their stuff without mods or anything. Like I think that's just a genuinely fantastic aspect to it. Now there are a couple things from S plus that I miss, but this one here was definitely a big one for me. Obviously, we don't have the S plus gun where we can just automatically pick stuff up, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. It's basically like putting in like having a mod but still making it vanilla, which I like. Ooh, nothing like a drop with a ring. Goodies are in this one. Mutton and black. Ooh, ascended Basilo. Ascended scuba blueprint. And some more flak armor. That's not bad. Let's go ahead and get this thing home. It's definitely been an adventure. I wouldn't say it's a great adventure. I genuinely do not like the redwoods. Even though that is still kind of where I'm contemplating. You know what? Let's see how many levels we can get. It's pretty Rex. From taking out this alpha raptor real quick. It's doing 196. Give it a headshot. Or I think ooh, that was 1,000. The bleed definitely is fantastic. Wait, did the alpha have an alpha boost? I just now caught that. So was there another alpha somewhere? I realized I let the Thyla get the level for it, but I probably should have. But so this one's a 145 that we might still end up using for breeding, but I would like if when I eventually get to the exceptional kibble, I am going to go and look for Thylas again, but we need a big, tough dino that is able to do caving. Oh, dropped a little too soon. No, come back. No, come back. There we go. Just gotta let it recharge, and let's go. You know what? And then we are going to... let's go ahead and fix up our armor real quick. Put away and organize everything. And the levels didn't come out bad. I have to double check stuff again, but I think it had all of its stats came out as an overall pretty average. It did come out with a very high health, and then it came out with a high weight and high stamina. So we didn't get a very high melee, which is kind of what, but like having a very high health is definitely a plus though. Except for this is going off of Dodo Dex, going off of a tamed. I'd still need to, and I said I was going to do some of the other episodes, but the audio wasn't in it, so I wouldn't even remember if I did or not. Anyways, go through and double check to see if how they would be considered prior to being tamed anyways. Yeah, let's fix our stuff up. And you know what? I think we're actually just going to call it here. We got our Thyla. We are going to run around, get some levels on it. Obviously took out that Alpha Raptor with no issue. Yeah. If you guys enjoyed this one, I apologize for the audio issues. I think I finally got OBS situated in terms of it not forgetting my audio again. I did a couple tests on it and haven't had issues so far, but it's something I'm going to have to try to keep a stronger look on. Alright, y'all. Thank you for tuning in, and I will check y'all in the next one. Peace.